Welcome back. This is the last little video I'm going to do today because this is the third one. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, you don't know that. This is my Severin haul that I got from their Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale. Halfway. I don't know, the big sale. A couple of months back. So, intro time. And intro is done. Let's kick it off. Now, I'll show these things first. So, I don't know if I show this. Nah, it came with Thingo. So, I think it was at like 200, 300 bucks or something. That 200 bucks. Like 200 bucks you get free postage overseas. Something like that. So I had a whole bunch of stuff in and I was like, fuck, this is good. You know, when you're just shy of a few bucks, and I'm like, no, let's get some fucking stickers and all that stuff. And I'm going, it's a cool sticker, I'll grab that sticker, grab that sticker. I didn't realise how big some of these stickers are, because they're actually fucking massive. Well, they all like $2 or something that were on the sale. But yeah, so I've got Anthropographers. That's how big is it on my face. It's half my face. So they're not little, like, the palm. They're not little stickers. Anthropographers. The good old famous PB. Next is, I had to get Sexy Sax. That's the size of it. Sexy Sax. We all know that. Mommy. See, this is massive. This is actually like, this is the size of my face. This is the size of my hand. It's actually a big sticker. And I'm like, ooh. Fulci. Sticky Hess. And a couple of these, which I thought were pretty fucking cool. Bloodthirsty Butchers. Like, I don't want these films. I don't really want to see these. There's like Andy Milligan. Is that Andy Milligan? Oh, it doesn't say. That probably fucking is. Torture Dungeon. Like, I don't really want to see these films. But I fucking love the posters. The stickers. Is this... I feel like this is... Andy Milligan films. I'm not too sure. But there, again, there's my hand. Where's the bottom of my hand? There. That's the size of my hand. So, a whole bunch of stickeroos just to go over the line with that free postage. And plus, they got that Severin sticker that they normally give out. They also had a lot of cheapies. They're very cheap stuff. Blu-rays. It's crazy. I was like, fucking that one. But first off, this one. I've wanted to have this for a long time because it's intrigued me. Franco Noir. Like, I watched so much Franco and I'm just like over Franco. But that's all his horror stuff. So I've never seen like a noir film that Franco has directed. So I'm real intrigued about this because there was a point where Franco wanted to be a serious director. But then he just got all those jobs that we all know. And it just fucking went on from there. And I was like, fuck, I'm getting paid, I don't give a shit. So yeah, it's from 62 and 63. This is early Franco. This is Death Whistles the Blues and Rififi in the City. So I actually am really interested to watch these and see what they are. So it's November soon, Noir-vember. Bit of Franco. And catch up on all those fucking noir sets that I haven't watched. Next, I don't think what was a cheapie? I think this wasn't a part of the cheapie. Clear Cut. This intrigued me very much. I haven't seen it, but you know, Severin do some interesting things. Like, they're all over the joint, really, Severin. They started off releasing like Ozploitation films, and then they did some sexploitation stuff, and then they've done like some Mike Lee stuff as well too, and then like, you know, it's really weird. You're seeing like Andy Milligan, and then like Mike Lee's All or Nothing, just like right next to each other. I was like, okay, sure, but no, this looks like a serious action drama flick. So I am intrigued to see that. See this, I should say. You know, Graham Greene. Great actor too. Clear Cut. Next up, we have Axe and Kidnap Coed. I've seen Axe, you know, it's video nasty, but Kidnap Coed, I've been told it's fucking amazing and awesome. So I am ready to fucking watch that and enjoy. The only two films that Frederick R. Friedel ever made as well too, in a double bill, which is kind of sad in its own way because Axe is a great film. And you know, everyone says Kidnap Coed is a great film too, but I think he just got fucked over, really. And he just stopped making films. He got real fucked over, unfortunately. Liza. The soundtrack to the films. So good. Next up, we have Caligula, and Messalina, Bruno Matti. I have the other Caligula film that I watched not too long ago, and I was like, yeah, not bad. It's alright. So, more Caligula stuff here. And I tell you what, a fucking Umbrella box set's coming pretty soon. There's going to be a video on that too. So I figured I'd just fucking get this as well. Why not? It's all just sleaze, isn't it? Caligula. Speaking of sleaze, I was like, yeah, let's give that a go. That's the exploitation. Documentary directed by Frank Henenlotter, who did the Basket Case films, and was there Frank and Hooker film as well. So I'm really intrigued about this one. I mean, you can see the cover there. It's like that something weird films releases. You know, it was a 60s sexploitation sort of stuff. So that'll be fun. There's Betty Davis down there with it's a striptease film. Umbrella released a couple of the Betty Page films. Dance films. Next up, we got some actions. We got Cup Game with Bruno Matti. I do love these. Like, I do watch them and I'm just like, oh, that was fun. But like, there's just a certain point. No, it's not a certain point. There's just a certain feeling that I get sometimes where I'm just like, you know what? I should just grab these and keep them because they're just like so outrageous and silly and fucking shit's happening everywhere, every which way, and it's just like the most simple, silly storylines, but they're great fucking action films. So I'm just like, fucking, I should just enjoy them and keep them. Even the covers, like another one, Double Target. Look at that cover. It's fucking like submarine and there's a shark. This gun's holding big guns. This gun holding a revolver that's basically the same size as his fucking rocket launcher. So I'm like, okay. And it's got Donald Pleasance. No, another Bruno Matti film. But that was Vincent Dawn, actually. Double Target. Fuck yeah. Born to Fight. It's a Bruno Matti's just fucking... And this guy, like... Our main dude looking like Thomas Jane. Right there. A very fucking Aussie dude here. Next up, we have Raiders of Atlantis by Guillermo Diodato or Roger Franklin. First ever authorized American Blu-ray release. So I'm fucking ready for that fun stuff. Next up, we have an Aussie film, Next of Kin. Great Aussie horror flick. I've been meaning to rewatch this for a while. I do remember it being crazy, like real good crazy, but like I keep seeing it referenced in other things and do want to watch it again. So I'll fucking, that was a cheapie as well too. It was real cheap. This one was cheap. This was like $3 or something. $3, and I was like, fucking what? So why not? Fuck it. Overboard. It was a great film. I can probably understand why it was like $3 because it was just such a left field thing for Severin to release. You know, after like all your action, Italian action flicks and horror, and then they release like Overboard. You're like, rom-com? A PG rated rom-com? You're like, fucking what? But it's actually kind of hilarious because it's really just Kurt Russell uses Goldie Hawn as like almost a slave wife. He basically kidnaps her and makes her a slave wife because she has a concussion and like amnesia and she can't remember who she is. So he's just like, you're my wife. Hey, I need help around the house. And then he's just like sitting back drinking beer and shit. He's like, fuck yeah. And he's just telling her like to fix walls and cook dinner and look after the chickens and the kids. I'm like, fucking hell. So in a way, it's a Severin film. But again, it's kind of not. And my God, fucking... There's some sexy imagery in Goldie Hawn with this. I was like, fuck. When you first see Goldie and just in the bathing suit, I'm just like... Even me and my missus were just like... And also, like... We were just like, fuck, she's hot because Goldie's fucking beautiful. Also, we looked at Goldie and we're just like... Saw so much of Kate Hudson in her, like so much. Like we've seen Goldie Hawn films here and there, you know, I've watched heaps of Goldie Hawn films, but like this one, I just like saw Kate Hudson and I was like, fucking, yep. I see like, yeah, you're Kate's mum, 100% right there. It's one of those things. Next up, this was a cheapie as well, one I've been wanting to see for a fucking long time. I don't know why I hadn't gotten it before. This seems to be in conjunction with Vinegar Syndrome because there are things at the back. Blackenstein. Fuck yeah. So good. I love my Blackulas. Now I've got Blackenstein. I need, there was a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde one, but it's a different title. I know, but like, that's another Universal Monster one. I don't know if there's a Black Wolfman one though. The fucking should be. I don't know why. Like, there should be. But yeah. So good, Blackenstein. Next up is My Grandpa is a Vampire. This is a Severin Kids release. This is the fucking, what's his name? Al Lewis. Al Lewis. Grandpa. What's that? Al Lewis. Where are you from? Is it the same dude? Yeah, I think it's the same dude from... He plays the vampire. He plays a vampire in the Monsters. But I think he's a vampire dude in Gremlins 2. That does the TV show. The host that show. Anyway, this looks like fun. I'm just like, yeah, fucking let's do it. Two disc. My Grandpa. This is a New Zealand film. New Zealand Gothic for kids. Oh, fuck yeah. It is. Yeah, 100% that's him. Oh, there you go. New Zealand flick. I don't know that. Surprises. Boom. Alright, next up we have The Changeling. Great fucking movie. Great intro. Great horror film. Nice little slip case here. It's really, I guess it's sad, annoying. Somewhat annoying because I know my friend Jarrett did audio commentary on this release. Fucking pretty 100% sure that he did audio commentary, but his name isn't on the back in the special features, so I'm like, nah, boo. That's no fun. But Changeling. Shiny. And I know that needed a disc replacement, so I hope my like isn't fucked. That I have to like, hey yo, so remember those like disc replacements that you did for the Changeling like 5 years ago? Can you send me one? Next up we have, I had to get this. I've been wanting it for a while since I saw it. I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be so shit, but I just want to watch it. This is Nosferatu in Venice. Klaus Kinski looking old and so alcohol abused. And I'm just like, fucking, yeah, give me that. Give me that. There we are. What is this? The worldwide Blu-ray premiere and all-new Kinski documentary. Fuck yeah. Creation is Violent. New feature-length documentary on Kinski's final years. Yeah, there's fucking Donald Pleasance there, and Christopher Plummer there as well, which I'm sure they're only in it for fucking 10 minutes. But I'm just like, yeah, I've got to see this. Go watch. Looks trash. Next up, another one. Ballad in Blood, Gero Diodato film. This is from 2016, so this is one of his new ones. I've heard mixed reviews, but, you know, I'll give it a go again. You know, he's fucking... I'll fucking watch whatever this man makes because, you know, ever since Cannibal Holocaust, I'm just like, fucking, what else you got? For his first film in 23 years. 23 years. Breed of butchery. Exchange of murder that shot the world after a while. Explored a different breed of butchery inspired by the Perugia exchange student murder that shocked the world. After a wild night of sex, drugs, and clubbing, a young woman, her boyfriend, and his dealer pal wake up to find her straight-laced roommate brutally murdered. But will what happens next reveal the most horrific sequence of all? It sounds fucking sick. Ballad in Blood. Do not know the story, based on true story, so fucking there you go. Ballad in Blood. Now, the main reason why I did this whole thing, ooh, you go over there, is because of this. When it was released, I knew it was going to release because I saw the documentary at Monster Fest last year, and I'm like, fucking let's do it. Can't wait, let's go. It's going to be sick. Me and my missus saw it last year, and she's just like, fuck yeah. She's like excited as me. Because I also played 2 of the films at Monster Fest, and they didn't, I was there, I wasn't with my partner, and so I got this, and then she's like, oh, so want to see it. She's like excited to watch them, and I'm like excited to rewatch them as well too, and everything else. But anyway, what I've been waiting for, the volume 1, and this is basically why I just did the sale, and I just like started grabbing cheap shit, and then I got close to the free post, and I started grabbing fucking stickers, is fucking this bad boy, The Game of Clones, the Bruceploitation Collection. Fuck, yes. So good. So happy. The documentary's great. Like I knew of this sort of exploitation, but I didn't know how deep it went. There's a nice big booklet there. Didn't know how many different Bruces there were. But I'm all in. So, the documentary, Enter the Clones of Bruce. And how many films was 14? 12 restored Bruceploitation classics, plus the award-winning documentary, Enter the Clones of Bruce. 100-page book of essays, posters, and rare photos, and over 23 combined hours of special features. A box set y'all need. This is The Clones of Bruce Lee and Enter the Dragons, on that disc. Enter the Game of Death and Goodbye, Bruce Lee. His last Game of Death. The Dragon Lives Again. Bruce and the Iron Finger. Challenge of the Tiger. Cameroon Connection. Say, what thingo play Monster Fest? They did Challenge of the Tiger and the Dragon Lives Again. Yeah. I know they did Challenge of the Tiger. Yeah. Super Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. The Dragon Lives. The Dragon, the Hero. Rage of the Dragon. And, oh, special stuff. This is a little special slippy disc. Artwork there. This is what the movie's. Yeah. This is The Big Boss Part 2. And Black Dragon vs. Yellow Tiger. That's The Big Boss Part 2. Black Dragon vs. Yellow Tiger. It's funny, like, looking at the disc here, looks so much like it's a fucking, like, Chinese burnt copy disc sort of thing. Which I feel like what they're kind of going for. Because that's just hilarious. Like, it so looks like a fucking burnt disc. Burnt, cheap Chinese disc that you'd find at a market from someone who sells dodgy things. So I'm like, okay, fuck yeah. I see you got the aesthetic right. That Aussie Films, the big ass booklet, and a nice fucking packaging there. So good. Fantastic. Yeah. That's it. Oh, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. All my Sevies. So, have fun. That's it. Yeah, have fun. Take it easy. Enjoy. Happy collecting. Love you and leave you. Cheerio.